Man, this does not look good. This looks like the Democratic Party is controlled by someone. What is this? This is. Well, I mean, you can read it here. The entire Democratic Party is an optical illusion of smoke mirrors and NGOs. They are all saying the exact same message. Okay. I'm not gonna play the sound, but like you can go and check it out for yourself.
When I will immediately bring prices.
Okay, same exact mess. Shit that ain't true. Blah blah blah. What you just heard since day one. Blah 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 bum. Something about prices. Yada yada yada. I don't care about the message itself. The problem is, how many do you have here? 6. Was that 8? So 16, 22, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 22 separate, 22 different Democratic senators saying the exact same lines for a minute and 20 seconds. Now, you can make the argument of like, oh man, like there it's just talking points. Talking points is different. Talking points like here are the subjects that you want to talk about, and then you talk about them in your own voice, in your own words, right? This is completely different. This is reading a script that wasn't written specifically for them by whoever works for them, wasn't written to represent their thoughts. This is just political messaging, honestly, practically propaganda. There's no nuance that they are talking about, nothing. It's just straight up the same message. I'm going to assume that they are sending this message to their, like, to wherever they belong, to their constituents or whatever you want to call them, like whoever voted them in. But it's kind of fucked up that you basically have a collection of all of them saying the exact same thing. It just makes you wonder who is controlling them. And the reason I'm asking, like, who is controlling them, right? Because it's the same thing that happened with the Sinclair thing, right?
Sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media.
You get the idea, right? This is old news. This is like 6 years ago, whatever. This is during Trump's presidency. And the thing was that it's like all of these local news channels were forced, I believe, by, I don't know what, Sinclair or whatever, and was just talking points, not talking points, script sent directly from the White House, Trump's White House, to say this exact line. So, the difference is, this, even, like, let's assume that that is true, okay? Media companies are owned by somebody, okay? This, as bad as this is, or was technically, as bad as this was, is not as bad as this because nobody's supposed to be telling senators what to say. They are there to represent the people who voted for them. Meaning, there's no one specifically above them telling them what to say, how to think, what to think, and all that stuff, right? Even the president can't tell them, like, he can tell them, like, hey, like, we're doing this meeting, you have to be there. That's one thing. You can't tell them what to say, okay? You're not technically above them in that regard, right? So, this, if you're a Democrat, I'm just saying, maybe think about what's going on with your party. Because someone's clear controlling them. Now, we can also make the argument, somebody controlling Trump, oh, it's Putin, it's this, that, whatever. You can make an emotional argument if you want. You don't have anything even close to similar to this to prove your point that somebody is controlling them. And as Anonymous ETH says, them's taking it literal when people say we have to speak with one voice. You could convey the same message without reading the same script. Are you all auditioning for the same role? Right? yeah, that's basically it. Like, why are they saying the exact same thing? They can be given talking points of what they should be saying, or like a direction where they're standing on something, but when they do this, I'm sorry, this is kind of disgusting. Not in a good way. Not disgusting as in like, holy shit, that's disgusting, like that's so cool. No, this is just very, very bad optics. It makes you feel phony, like you are not actually there to represent the people who vote for you. You're just there to represent an agenda. I don't know. This rubs me the wrong way, but hey, how do you feel about it? Now, clearly, I'm not a Democrat. I'm technically not a Republican either. I'm a 90s liberal, whatever that means to people at this point. But basically, live and let live, right? Want to have babies out of wedlock? Go for it. I don't give a shit. You want to have abortions? I don't give a shit. I'm not standing on either side of those, okay? So don't call me like a right wing or whatever. I mean, call me. I don't give a shit. I'm just saying that it's like, don't actually think that, because it's like, I'm not. I don't care what you think, but that's not me. I'm not right wing. I'm not left wing. I go with whoever is speaking more towards what I believe in, with the least amount of contradictions to my beliefs. Okay, both parties are kind of doo doo. Okay, but like one is just less doo-doo than the other, okay? The lesser evil, or so as the saying goes, right? Anyways, that's all I got for today. Tell me what you think about this Democratic Party full of liars. Did I just say that? I fucking said it, but let's be real, politicians all are liars. But they were never, I don't know, man. This is the most fake I've seen a politician ever be. But yeah, anyways, I'm out. See you.